Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's TheKidEG, and I'm back again with another watch along. Today, we're going to be doing the Real Madrid and Schalke. Why did I say Schalke? Shakhtar Donetsk. You know what it is? Shakhtar Donetsk. That's the Ukrainian team, Shakhtar Donetsk. What a team. What a name. I love that name. Anyways, guys, big up to everybody watching. Big up to everybody. We're going to be doing the Real Madrid Shakhtar Donetsk game. And yes, it's the Champions League. Arsenal are not in it, but you know what? Who cares? Let's get started. Yo, what's going on, everybody? So I'm going to be doing a live stream watch along for this game versus Real Madrid. If you guys are interested in watching, keep watching. I'm going to be doing this the whole game. The game is just about to begin. I'm getting it on my phone on my BT Sport app right now as we speak. And you know what? The game has already kicked off, actually. So oh shit, the game hasn't kicked off yet. So I'm still a little bit away. So right now, let's just go to a lineup. Let's look at this Real Madrid lineup. Tell me what you guys think about this lineup for Real Madrid for Shakhtar Donetsk. You know, Shakhtar is the team that Willian came from. Fred, they have some ballers at Shakhtar Donetsk, but oh shish, Jovic is starting. Rodrigo, they're going for a much changed side. You got a young team in Asensio, Luka Jovic, Rodrigo. Okay, first of all, let's go from the back. You got Courtois, Marcelo. Oh, I like him. Matinho. And then you got Varane. And you got, okay, so I got the game up and running. The game's already kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. It's 47 seconds into the game. The game has already begun. And I got my stuff up and running. Okay, so, whoa, let me get myself set up here. Okay, so we're a minute into the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an interesting game right here. Real Madrid, you know what it is with Real Madrid. Real Madrid always put the slap on people. They always slap teams, right? So Real Madrid right now are playing in their home stadium, which is actually their training ground. If you guys haven't already seen it, it's a much condensed pitch compared to what they usually play on. So they're playing in their actual training ground, which I think more clubs should do this. If you have the facilities to orchestrate TV cameras and everything, why use your stadium and waste all that money on using the stadium? Why not use your pitch that you have for your training ground if it's big enough to host games and host teams? This is really good. This is really good for Real Madrid. They're thinking about saving money, and you know what? As a club, it's a good move for them to do what they're doing, because you know what? Not a lot of clubs have thought about that. I'll tell you that much. Not a lot of clubs are able to do what Real Madrid are doing right now with their situation. But yeah, Real Madrid, they were able to not purchase anybody in the transfer window and still have a good enough team to possibly win La Liga this year. Not a lot of teams can do that either. What Real Madrid have a step above everybody, because Real Madrid have already purchased so many young players that they're going to be set for like the next 4 to 5 years. Realistically, Real Madrid are a step ahead of a lot of these teams, and I'm not surprised that Real Madrid won La Liga last year, especially with Barcelona in the mess that they're in. You should be expecting this from Real Madrid consistently now. Real Madrid are going to do this consistently versus the top teams. And a team like Shakhtar Donetsk, they're definitely going to wipe the floor with them. They're going to wipe the floor with them. I have no doubt in my mind they're going to wipe the floor with Shakhtar Donetsk. Right? Now, let's get back to the comment section. What's going on? Advertisement board. Yo, Egal, we'll be free to join you second half of the game. We'll be here the whole Liverpool game. Thanks, bro. The commercial revenue board on the stadiums. Yeah, they're really smart. They're really smart. The way they've done it. Yo, Gunnar Dread. I haven't seen you in a while. If you want to come on, the link is in the description. Just jump on, you know? Just jump on, click that button. Right? We got KJ. Yo, big up KG. Big up KG. My guy. Respect KG. Right? So yeah, respect to all you guys watching. Now let's go back and talk about this, right? This Real Madrid team, there's this. Oh, Asensio. Oh, good save by the Shakhtar Donetsk goalkeeper. Wow, what a save! The Shakhtar Donetsk goalkeeper is really good, guys. But yeah, okay. Let's talk about these teams. Do you guys know any of the players on Shakhtar? Because unless you play FIFA, you don't really know majority of these guys. But on Real Madrid's team, they went with a lot of the big heavy hitters on the bench. So you got Kroos, Benzema. Actually, they went with a lot of their main guys because you got Ramos. Ramos is still suspended. What's going on with Ramos? Is he still suspended? What's going on with him? Junior is not in. Nacho Vasquez. Yeah, so I think Ramos might be still serving his suspension. Is he, or is he injured? What's the update on Ramos? I really don't know. I haven't really checked that out. To see what's going on with Ramos. But yeah, this Shakhtar team, I don't know what their record is in their league, but I'm gonna check that right now. They usually win their league. I know that. In Ukraine, they're the top team, and they have a big Brazilian contingency in Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk is one of the top Brazilian teams, top Ukrainian teams with Brazilian players, and they have an alliance, Brazil and you're gonna find out that Brazil and Ukraine have a big alliance, and they've been doing this for years. They've been working together, having a contingency of players going from Ukraine to train in Brazil, and Brazilian players to go to Ukraine, find an easier route into Europe. It's been a two-way thing. It's worked in both ways to help both sides of people. What do you guys like? Do you guys like the bigger camera, or do you guys like the smaller camera? Let me know what you guys think. And then, so yeah, so for me, Shakhtar Donetsk is pretty much the same underdog team every single year. They really barely get out of the group stages. They barely do anything. I haven't seen them do anything big in a while. Like, Shakhtar Donetsk is just irrelevant team to me. I know it's mean to say, but it's like, I know we're not in the Champions League, but we would destroy teams like Shakhtar Donetsk if we face them tomorrow. Let's be honest. There's really no competition between us and the Shakhtar Donetsk of this world. These guys are just not on our level. And you know what? A lot of people make fun of Arsenal and Tottenham and all these other clubs that didn't make it to the Champions League this year. But when you got guys like pub teams that you guys are facing sometimes in the Champions League, don't forget, these teams we would destroy these teams. As much as you guys want to hate and talk shit, we would destroy some of these teams that some of you guys are facing. That's just the facts. That's just the facts of the matter. Like, stop trying to talk about these teams like they're relevant. They're not. It's just right now, Shakhtar Donetsk are playing Real Madrid, and Casemiro. He laid it on him. He laid it on Casemiro. Is that not a yellow card? Yeah, I think he gets a yellow for that. Okay, so no yellow card. Okay, no yellow card yet. But then I want to know what you guys think about Real Madrid. Do you think the Premier League is nowhere near the level of, what do you call it, the Spanish teams when it comes to winning in Europe? But the question is, do you guys want this European Super League? What do you guys think? Tell me, because I don't want a European Super League, because I want the Premier League to be the way it is, and I love the Premier League the way it is, and I like the Champions League the way it is. I just don't want to be in the Europa League. I would love to be in the Champions League right now, but the European Super League nonsense, it's not for me, guys. To me personally, I feel like this whole European Super League stuff is just for the money, and honestly, they're trying to find a way to bridge the gap to the money that the Premier League have. So if you're in the Premier League, why on earth would you do a Super League? Why would you want to do that? I get it. You don't want to play in the League Cup. I get it. You don't want to play in some of these cup competitions. But come on, seriously? It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right? Some of these things that I'm seeing are just ridiculous. It gets ridiculous. So yeah, that guy got a yellow card, by the way, on Casemiro. The guy who laid it on Casemiro. Okay. So Mendy was just going right now, and he got taken out. Oh, okay. So it's a free kick for Real Madrid right now, and you got Modric standing over the free kick, and it's just near the touch. It's just near the line, just near the line on the wing. Yeah. So where are you from? I'm from Toronto, Canada, bro. Somali ethnicity, but I'm from Toronto, Canada. Super League will kill football. Okay. Nothing happens from the cross. The cross was deep on the wing, almost on the touchline where your right back or your right wing back would be, but nothing comes from it. So now, what's happening here is, bro, what is your thoughts on the Ozil situation? You know what, Jamil, I'm gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? The Ozil situation. It's just weird, man. The Ozil situation's super weird when you really think about it. Ozil is a nice guy. It's just PR wise, this right here, you're gonna have two sides of things. Some people are gonna say he's causing problems. Some people are gonna say he's a nice guy. To me, I think Mesut Ozil is genuinely a nice human being. But when it comes to football wise, he does not want to budge on his stance. He wants to get paid his full money to leave the club, and the club have made it known that they will not play him, and they excluded him from the Premier League squad and the Europa League squad, and it's just disgusting. But yeah, I'm gonna get back. We're gonna talk about this later, bro. If you want to tune in, you're gonna see more of us talking about this. And if you guys can do me a favor, hit a like on the video right now. If you guys are watching the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell me what you guys think of the content. Now, I got the next comment here. Canadians and Americans look. People have similar accents, don't they? No, Americans have different accents than Canadians. I'll tell you that much. You got different types of accents all throughout Canada. You got people from Newfoundland who sound like they sound like people from Newfoundland. They're really like they have an extinct sound. It's kind of like people from Newcastle. Then you got hey, hi bro, hi man, big up to him. And then we got, yes, bro. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for subscribing. I just seen that. Thanks for subscribing. Yes, sir. Big up to him for subscribing. And then we got, who else we got here? Please give me a shout out. Yo, big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to my guy right here. Big shout out to Neil. Right? Oh, Shakhtar Donetsk on attack. Oh, nothing comes from it. Nothing comes from it. Shakhtar Donetsk were on an attack. They're on a big counter, and nothing came from it. And now Matinho just ushered it from the back, brought it all the way up to halfway up the pitch, and now they're just passing it out the back again. And they're playing around the back. You got Asensio on the ball now. Asensio is on the touchline. He's on the side, and then gives it back to Mendy. It's just, you know what? This part of the game, when they pass it back and forth, it's almost like a surgeon getting prepared for operation. The way they just pass it back and forth, They're like, oh, you know, I love when I see those little dummies and he gets underneath and he moves his feet quickly. Those are the kind of moves that gets me out of my seat. I like to see little plays of trickiness. So Ramos is out of the game. They're probably saying something like he's still out because of the situation where he intentionally got himself sent off previously before they ended up playing the second leg, which they ended up losing. No, they faced City. What am I talking about? Yeah, they faced City and they lost to City. That was interesting. So guys, tell me in the comment section, where would Real Madrid finish in the Premier League this season? If you had Real Madrid in the Premier League this season, where would they finish? Because that is a question I want to ask you guys. Where would Real Madrid finish in the Premier League this season? Because in my opinion, the Real Madrid, if they're in the Premier League, it would be I would not know where they would finish. Think about it. You got teams like City, Liverpool, and then the rest of us top six are really like struggling for form right now. I don't know which one of us is going to be the ones that show up. But where do you think? Okay, so we got a comment right here. What is he saying? What is he saying? Football is already dead. Crap defending. Too many dives. VAR. Oh, Shakhtar Donetsk on attack. Oh, what a save by Courtois. What a save by Courtois. Came down. It was a one-on-one. It wasn't a one-on-one really. He was on the far post from the camera, driving down. Oh, nothing came from it because Courtois did a good save. But wow, Shakhtar Donetsk put them under pressure in those deep drives. But yeah, corrupt UEFA and FIFA. You know what? It's been highly reported already. We don't need to mention it again. We know about them guys. They at the end of the day, when you have no one monitor. Oh, they thought it was offside, but the Shakhtar Donetsk player was played onside because he was in his own half when he received the ball. He was in his own half and he had daylight. It's actually the captain. But no, Courtois kind of got lucky because the ball was almost about to pass him, but he fell just on time. His knee just saved him. Good save. Okay, so now we got a free kick outside the box, far outside the box. I would say 20, almost 25 yards outside of the box, on the left, near the net left touch line. They have to cross it in for a corner. I mean, for a free kick. Nothing comes from it. The goalkeeper punches it away to safety. And yeah, nothing comes from it. But yeah, let's be honest, guys. Football, the way we know it, is going to be different because they're going to constantly add new things. Oh, Casemiro crosses it in. Nothing comes from it. The defenders stopped the cross, and it was a good defense right there. Good defending from Shakhtar Donetsk. And Shakhtar Donetsk are putting Real Madrid under trouble. They've already gone on several attacking runs, and now Shakhtar Donetsk are very direct. They're very direct. This team is very direct. I'm actually starting to enjoy what I'm seeing here from Shakhtar Donetsk. They're very direct with their football. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just thirsty. So yeah. Okay, so the thing about Shakhtar Donetsk is when they get the ball, they don't stop. They just go straight. They have one thought in mind. Go straight and run at defenders. Where on the other hand, you got Real Madrid, who are constantly holding on to the possession, recycling play, trying to find pinpoint their spots, and they're trying to be surgical. And you know what? It kind of makes sense. When you're Real Madrid, you want to be surgical. Oh, what happened? Shakhtar Donetsk lost the ball high up the pitch. Nothing comes from it. Kicks it right at the player. He almost got Luka Jovic in. Yes. Indiana, what's good, bro? Indiana, what are you saying? Yo, listen, Indiana, if you want to come on, I got 2 links. One for now, one for later. Anytime you can join in, Join into the party. It's fun. Okay, so then what else we got? Real Madrid would finish 5th. The question I asked was, where would Real Madrid finish in the Premier League? And he says Real Madrid would finish 5th. So if Real Madrid would finish 5th, where do you think Arsenal are going to finish? Because I predicted Real Madrid in the Premier League. I think they would finish 3rd. You know what I mean? But I think Arsenal would finish 4th in this Premier League as it is. So if you think if Real Madrid would finish 5th, who do you think is going to finish in the top 4? That's the real question. Yes, Indiana. My guy's doing his thing. But yeah, okay. So right now we're 16 minutes into the game, ladies and gentlemen. 16 minutes in. It's been an interesting game so far. We've seen Shakhtar Donetsk very attacking, straightforward, straight, just running at defender style in comparison to this Real Madrid style of football that we're seeing. Shakhtar Donetsk have somehow created one shot from their many attacking chances, but they have had they put them on a lot more pressure than you think. They actually have a little bit more possession, which is quite surprising. Actually, the way they've been just direct, and they haven't really had thing. Now it's a corner for Shakhtar Donetsk. What's going to happen in this corner? Oh, almost scored. So what happened was, no banter. I see Arsenal going. What? No banter. I don't see Arsenal in the top 6 right now. Such any open season, anything can happen. Yeah, it is open season. Anything can happen. I completely agree. But hey, I'm not gonna. At the end of the day, Indiana, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm just gonna back my squad. and I'm gonna say we can do it. If we don't do it at the end of the season, they let me down. But if we do it, you know what? We surprise the world because we don't have any expectations to get top 4 right now. These guys, all you guys are counting us out. So if we get it, and it's accomplishment. Yo, Samuel, what's good?
Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Chilling. What do you call it? Let me get this going.
Oh,
Let me get
yeah.
this going. Yo, question to you. We're watching this Real Madrid game. Where does Real Madrid finish in the Premier League? Because this guy says Liverpool, City, Everton, Arsenal, Chelsea. He says Real would finish 5th. Top 4 would be Arsenal, Everton, Leicester. I mean Liverpool and City.
No, I think Real Madrid finished 3rd because, listen, Egal, they won La Liga last year by a convincing margin, and they've got one of the best managers in the world in Zidane. You know, they've got the best defender of all time, and one of the best defenders of all time, Sergio Ramos. Rafa Varane, one of the best defenders of all. They have all world-class players because it's Real Madrid. And you know what? They'll finish 3rd. I haven't won the Champions League this season. I mean, I know it's the outsiders for the first time in a long time, but Real Madrid would easily finish top 3.
Yeah. I honestly said Real Madrid would finish top 3. The Real Madrid are on attack right now. Isco to Mendy. Mendy crosses it. The defender blocks a shot. Good block, though.
On another note of people calling this an open season, right? There's some hypocrisy in that, saying anything can happen. So when they see, Arsenal could win a title this season, they shut it down. I mean, this is a high level of hypocrisy from fans. They're saying, anything can happen. So we're shouting that Arsenal can win the league as anything can happen, supposedly by your statements. But, you know, they're just hypocrites.
Yeah, they are. At the end of the day, what are you going to do? There's people who are going to be hypocrites. There's people who are going to be not, that are going to say it's possible. But right now, let's not beat that drum. Let's just try to be. Let's just focus on this Real Madrid game. Tell me, how many of these Real Madrid players do you rate highly? Because the team they played today is a weak team.
I'll say Fede Valverde, because Valverde is one of the special DMs. You know, he's Uruguayan as well. I think he displaced Torreira from the team. If you saw him a couple months ago, last year, on the Spanish Super Cup in Qatar, no, in Saudi Arabia, where was it? João Felix was the last man, and he was running, and then Ramos told him to bring him down, and what he did was just come from behind, slide tackle, took one for the team, red card on João Felix, and Real Madrid ended up winning the cup. So, you know, he was willing to do things for the teams, and I think he's one of the best DMs in the world, and has the potential to be one of the greatest.
Oh, wow. So he's saying Real Madrid would struggle with the physicality of the Premier League, and they would get kicked off the park like PSG did.
No, they wouldn't, because they got if you have Sergio Ramos in the team, there's no way you're getting kicked off the park. If you look at the teams they played, English teams in the past couple of years, they hammer Liverpool, yes. You're seeing roughness, but then again, I know this was wrong, but they hurt Mo Salah quite badly. You know, City, they were far more physical than City. City just had more of their agility. If you look at Man City, City are not a tough team. They're just a little weak team, and, you know, end of the day mistakes cost Real Madrid last season against Man City. If
Did you call City a weak team? Oh,
yeah, no weak, because I mean, it's little players.
Oh, okay. Oh, handball. That's a handball.
I don't think so.
No, that's a handball. They have to stop that. Yeah, they got it right. They got it right.
There's a VAR review.
Oh man, my guy's talking about the Mesut Ozil situation. Okay, this is a situation which is very, very toxic. Okay, and I'll tell you the honest truth, bro. I think Mesut Ozil, as a human being, he is a nice human being. It's just as a footballer, he's now stuck in a situation that is unsustainable. The club don't want him. He doesn't want to really play football, and realistically, it's a situation where he's a rotten apple, I think. And I like him as a human being. And the whole stuff with the politics and everything around the politics, we know the whole China situation and how the Premier League lost 200 million, and how, Arsenal lost shirt sponsors in China, and they had to open their own Chinese website to sell shirts. And we know about how, the whole Black Lives Matter and matter two situation that he said, and there's rumors that he wouldn't take a knee if he played. There's so much stuff, and you know what? I'm just gonna distance myself from it until I read more about it, and I'll come back with a more balanced opinion on it at the end. Okay, mate? That's
You
what
know
I
what?
think.
Like, we're
I'll
both
be honest.
Muslims. We're
I'll be
both
honest.
Muslims
That's what I
here,
think.
and
Yeah.
yeah, we're both Muslims here. And honestly, Black Lives Matter means equality for everyone that is being oppressed. So I don't think Mr. Ozil gets the whole basis of it, and I think he's not that well informed of the Black Lives Matter movement. So he's just really going out of his own anger, personal anger.
Yo, didn't City beat Real Madrid over 2 legs?
Yeah, I
they
mean,
did.
but then again, Real Madrid were 1-0 up until the 80th minute, until they fell apart in the final couple of seconds. In the second game, where they had 2 errors that led to City's goals. I mean, if they cut that out, they would have gone through, really.
Yeah.
Should we get some music playing here? Or
No. Chill.
What happens if we play Champions League music? Will we get copyrighted?
Yeah. You can't be playing no Champions League music or nothing, bro. Allow it. What do you call it? Tell me this though. What do you think about what's been going on with the Champions League? Isn't it kind of boring compared to the Premier League?
It's just the fans, because when you have these, when you go to say somewhere like, for example, Shakhtar, who have a loud atmosphere back in Ukraine, and now there's no atmosphere in any of the games. I'll say, because at BT, they're not doing, artificial noise. I mean, Sky, they let you do that on the Premier League games, but for Champions League, they're not going to allow you to do that, which I think takes the fun out of it. Because I'd rather, the reason why some Premier League games are so entertaining is because really the artificial noise.
Yeah, you know what? There's people who pump in FIFA noise in their watch-alongs, and you know what? I'm like, why?
FIFA, can you copyright for FIFA noise?
I think you can. You know what, Samuel? I'm gonna give you the link to the StreamYard if you want. So you can what do you call it? So you can do the comments with me.
Oh,
or just read out the comments with me. Help me out, because I'm missing some of the comments. Real Madrid versus Burnley. Okay, Real Madrid versus Burnley.
DM it to me.
Real Madrid versus Burnley. What's happening?
I swear a couple of years ago, was it Bournemouth took on Real Madrid on the pre-season friendly? It's like 7 years ago when Bournemouth won the championship, because the owner's real rich and they paid a lot of money to have a pre-season game with Bournemouth. Bournemouth versus Real Madrid, which was funny.
Oh, Willian's out, eh? And is Ceballos injured too?
Willian, blessing in disguise injury.
Willian and Ceballos are both out. How do you say that? Abionis, right? Abizoni.
Abzino or Abzino 17.
Abzino, how do you spell your real name? Because Abzino is probably not your real name. Your real name is probably like Abionis or something. He's probably Somali. I don't know why. First thing I see that, I just try to spell correct it. When you do autocorrect in your head?
Oh yeah.
It's like, I think Tom Hanks was talking about people reading stuff. You could change one word on everything and spell it all incorrect, and you'll still read it correctly because your mind knows what you're reading and how you're reading it. Now,
you're from Somaliland or Somalia,
bro. It's the same shit. Wallah, it's the same shit. There's no difference. It's one country. Somaliland doesn't actually. It's not really a country. Somaliland is not really a country. Somaliland is a region within Somalia, and it's the north region and the south region. They consider Somalia, and it's a lot of tribal stuff that I really don't want to get into. It's really it's a lot of what led to the downfall of the country when you have two different strong.
Wait, Shakhtar scored.
What?
Shakhtar scored.
You're too far ahead of me, bro.
Oh,
you're too far ahead of me.
How
did Shakhtar score?
I'm on 28 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, he plays it across here on the left. They're attacking.
Oh my god!
It was a great goal.
Oh my god.
Shakhtar won. Wait.
Real Madrid are in trouble.
They haven't been performing to the level of them in the Champions League in the past couple of years.
What kind of goal is that, though? How are you conceding that kind of goal? You
The
know what?
semi,
They've
you're
been
the-
open. This game has been very open though the whole time. No, there's no link. I'll talk to you about it later. Yo,
Right, yeah,
he
the after
ran
stream.
through everybody, and then the man just finished it. The ball just came to him, just finished it. There was terrible defending. No one was near him. What are they doing? Real Madrid? Absolute
This is the
joke.
new Real.
What are they?
I don't know
I know
why.
it's 1-0.
I don't
I know
know.
it's 1-0. It's 1-0 now. 1-0. But at the same time, Real Madrid, there's such high standards. They should not be conceding goals like that. Do you guys know what happened? This guy came from the left wing back role and basically got the assist.
I don't know why. Oh wait. Oh, it was almost 1-1. I think Jovic was offside. Just clear header and then hit it at the keeper. But I don't know why. But Real Madrid didn't invest this summer. They bought no one.
Oh my God! Did you see? It went right through the man's feet. He nutmegged him for the goal. But it wasn't like a nutmeg when you nutmeg them like this. He was walking this way and it went through his feet. Oh my God.
You know what? Shakhtar could potentially be a Europa League opponent. You never know. Can I just pull up let me see Real Madrid's group. Real Madrid's
group is, I got it right in front of me. Real Madrid's group is Inter, Gladbach, and Shakhtar.
You see, one of these teams from this group could potentially be our opponents in Europa League because I think that's the toughest group. We got Mönchengladbach.
I think it's going to be Gladbach, but 100% it's going to be Gladbach.
Yeah, I think it could be Schalke. Inter, because Inter have been in the same situation 3 years in a row and never gone out of the group. They've come third, and back-to-back years. They haven't got to the round of 16 yet, but maybe this year could change.
Did you already pray Maghrib?
Yeah, I already prayed earlier today before I came on stream.
Yeah, I need to pray.
Were you gonna go pray now?
Yeah. Do you mind holding it down for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I'll just read through the comments.
Alright, enough said.
Alright. You know what? Everyone in the comments, who do you think is gonna win the Champions League this season? You know, I had Real Madrid. I still have Real Madrid as a prediction. Who do you say? Let's see. Sentiment FC. Yesterday I paid 7 at the back. Say less. But no, YNT, you have to say that United were the best performance of the season. The thing about Solskjaer is these type of games, the teams that go at United and attack, it suits Man United more. If you look at the previous games that Solskjaer's won, and this is why Solskjaer is so good against the big teams. You know, you've got your Chelseas, your Cities, and now you have your PSGs where they try and attack Man United. What United does is catch them. Hang on a minute. 2-0 Shakhtar. Shakhtar 2-0 up. And Real Madrid are crumbling here. Real Madrid are capitulating. You know, I don't know what's going on with Real Madrid, but there's a goal. Zidane looks on in anger because Shakhtar Donetsk have taken a 2-0 lead at Real Madrid. Real Madrid falling apart. Cuts inside. Oh, Courtois. It's an own goal. Rafa Varane. Was it Eder Militao? It looks like to be a Rafa Varane own goal. Real Madrid in the mud here. Rafa Varane own goal. And Real Madrid are falling apart here, guys.
Oh my God. 2-0. 2-0. What? Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes.
Rafa Varane.
Absolute scenes. That was a good tap-in though for Rafa Varane.
Wrong end.
What the hell is he doing?
Let's see.
Yo, the man went from Nesta to Mustafi quick. Oh,
it's wrong end. It's a good finish, but it's at the wrong end. Alright, let's see. Sentiment says Atlanta best shooters. You know, Atlanta's a good shout. You know, last season, you know, if it didn't fall apart in the final 5 minutes against PSG, Atlanta would have gotten to the final if they didn't fall apart. So yeah, Atlanta's a good shout for the winners of Champions League. Zenos is Bayern back to back. You know, they're still strong. I think they're stronger than ever, but you never know. Champions League, yes, Bayern have lost a couple of games in the Bundesliga, but once they're exhausted, they're tired, they haven't had a proper rest. Once
Oh
they
my
try and get
god.
going, they get going.
Oh my god.
Hang on
Varane
again.
own goal.
Checked on another attack here.
Yo, they've been attacking all day.
Real Madrid, I think they thought Shakhtar were gonna sit back, and now they've just. I think the first goal was a shock to them.
No,
So
no,
now
it
they're
wasn't. It was coming. It was coming. It's gonna be 3-0 sooner than later.
I don't think they know what to do right now. But here comes Valverde on the counter.
Real Madrid don't like teams that are direct. Nobody does.
Asensio, free kick to Real Madrid, but at least 40 meters from goal.
What did Asensio do to the guy for the guy to fall on the ground like that?
Asensio, I don't know, but it's a good opportunity for Madrid to take a set piece and maybe put on ahead of Militao or Varane.
Yo, send the link to Thing Prime if he's free.
Okay, cool. I'm doing it now.
See if he's free.
Is Monster doing a stream or? Because he's always on Monster.
Yeah, Monsters. I don't know if he's doing a stream right now. Let's see.
Come on, see.
No, he's not doing a stream right now.
I'm sending it to Prime.
I'm gonna send it to Kai. See if Kai can come on. Kai's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yo, Real Madrid right now in trouble, big trouble. 2-0 to Shakhtar Donetsk, the team that we were making fun of prior to the game, that we were calling a small club. That I was saying if we faced them in the Europa League, we'd probably whip their ass. Are beating Real Madrid. This is hilarious. You know what? This is what these clubs do in the Champions League. Sometimes they get whipped, their ass whipped. Sometimes they go and they're the ones doing the whippings. But you know what? Real Madrid have been getting slapped recently.
You see, so Varane has been the worst player on the pitch according to the website with a rating 5.2, and the best player for Shakhtar Donetsk so far is Tete with 7.7 rating, and he got the opening goal. There's also been another goal in the other game. A Lokomotiv Moscow scored 1-0 against Salzburg. Who scored the goal? Wait, is that? Well, who scored the goal?
Okay, let me see. I got
Eder scored the goal. Eder scored the goal for Lokomotiv.
We're gonna be on Terrera Watch today, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be on Terrera Watch. It's gonna be called Lone Watch Terrera. See how Terrera is doing. I'm hearing he's doing good. Eder scored in Moscow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Been hearing Joe Matip's injured as well, but apparently Van Dijk's injury is worse than ACL.
Yo, apparently, Matip is injured?
Yeah.
Who's there? Oh, Fabinho.
But what I've been hearing about Van Dijk is it's worse than ACL. Could it be Korea?
It's a full meniscus tear.
So that could be 2 years out.
Yo, Samuel, imagine Real Madrid in the Europa League.
They've won it once, maybe. They could go for that. Like Atletico a couple of years ago, they crashed out, and that's how they beat us. But I don't think Real Madrid, no matter how bad it looks in the Champions League, they always finish second. I mean, they finished second for the past 3 years in a row, and out of those 2 years, they've won the Champions League. They're sort of like a wild card team back in the times they won it.
Yeah, no, they definitely are a wild card team. They're definitely one of those teams you just don't know. Yo, I want to know, you're not a Semantic FC. Why did you change your name from Penchester United? I liked Penchester United. Bring back Penchester United as your name. That name makes more sense because Manchester United get more penalties than the whole Premier League combined.
You know what? One thing I'll say for Arsenal is that the players should try to go down more in the opposition box because usually yes, we struggle to break them down. So just go at them, try to get a penalty. I mean, it can do us no harm.
Yo, for anyone who just came in,
again,
Real Madrid are already down 2-0. This is a joke thing. It's funny.
And I said that Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League. And I said Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League. Yeah.
I said they're going to lose, As soon as I put this game on, I said they're going to lose.
Yo, Kesh, what are you saying, bro?
Not much, man.
Yeah,
they look like they're all over them.
Yeah, I bought shoes today. My wife comes home. She's like, she's like, what the hell did you buy? You guys see? You see that?
Is it Nike?
TM?
Yeah.
The Air Max.
Air Max VM.
They're gone, man. They're gone. Nothing wrong.
Did you go Nike Factory today?
What?
Nike Factory.
No, Nike my wife told me. She's like, you return them. These are ugly. I'm like, why? You're hating.
Yeah. Did you get them online?
No, I went to bro. I I just got sick and tired of trying to wait for buying shoes because I haven't bought shoes in a while. And I went to Sports Direct, and not Sports Direct. What's it called? JD Sport. I went to JD Sport and I just said, "Yo, let me cop this quick."
Yeah, no, they're calm, man. I had them in grey.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant by calm. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, it means they're good, don't they?
Don't forget. I need Google Translate for British slang. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, there's some slang that translates. You know what I mean? It translates. But yo, big up to Edu on Fraud Watch.
Right.
This guy definitely watches Hugh Wizzy's channel. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to watch Hugh Wizzy's next FIFA stream.
Alright, bruv. This is an open season for the Champions League this season as well, man.
Okay, it's an open season, but if it's an open season, can Arsenal win the league?
You listen, if it's open season, it's an open season. Anything's possible.
Kesh, if anything's possible, can Arsenal win the league?
If they sort the attacking out, it's not impossible. They've got to sort it out, man.
Guy, Samuel.
Hang on, we are Shakhtar on the attack. Oh,
Samuel, what's good?
I can't believe it's 2-0.
It's not 2-0, is it?
It's 2-0.
I can't believe it's 2-0. I can't believe it's 2-0.
Yo, Kesh, they're going so direct at them.
I must have rewind, man. I didn't remember to rewind it back. Hold on.
Yeah, you got the BT Sport app, eh?
yeah, I got the app. I'm watching on the app.
Yeah. You're joking, right? No, I'm asking you guys. People keep saying it's an open league. Anything can happen. If anything can happen, can Arsenal win the league? Is that a legitimate thing that could happen?
There's many teams that could win it right now.
Yeah, so you can't go anyone else.
Guys are not laughing when we ask, can Aston Villa win the league? They start saying, nah, probably not. But when you say Arsenal, can we win the league? They're like
3-0. 3-0. Oh, God.
Hey, Real Madrid are getting pimps next.
Yo, ever since Ramos did that stupidness, they did to what do you call it? Get himself kicked out of the Champions League on purpose that time. They haven't won a game.
Wow.
Let me see.
Oh, Ramos ain't playing. Oh, they always play terrible when Ramos ain't playing, man.
Oh my God.
They got Milito at the back with Varane.
But yo, how do you let these guys come at you like this? They don't have any defensive awareness.
Shakhtar is a very good attacking side.
No, they're direct. They're direct. Yo,
if Ramos ain't in that back line does not perform. Honestly.
That's a good. Real Madrid.
I'm fuming now. I was literally gonna bet on it. Then I flipping put my phone down.
I need to update the ticker.
I'm fuming, man.
Yo, I want to talk to Sam. Samuel, what's good?
Yo, I'm
good,
bro, man.
You excited for the Liverpool game?
Bruv, I am fuming.
I'm actually quite worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Finding out that Matip is out as well.
Is he?
So,
yo, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew the thing is what I always said is that the partnership of Joe Gomez and Matip is alright to me, but what worries me is their injury record.
Yeah.
And already Matip is already out, so we're gonna have to play Fabinho at the back. And yeah, not really too sure.
You know, I want to ask you because it's been reported that the Van Dijk injury is worse than fit. But I've never heard of anything worse than an ACL. You know what I mean? So, that's a madness. Like,
no, is it a full meniscus tear?
I've already thought. I said, what's it called? I'm expecting Van Dijk to be out for the season. So, it is what it is, isn't it?
But what can be worse than an ACL though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, like, how many months? How many months is he? That's all I want to know.
He probably will be back till probably.
Yo, call me crazy. This is gonna be like a Derrick Rose situation. He'll never come back the same.
I think it's gonna be like Ledley King.
No, I really hope not. I really hope.
You know what? I think Liverpool's dynasty is over now.
Let's talk about this though. 43 minutes into the game, down 3-0 versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Can they come back?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it. I was going to bet for them to lose. I'm fuming. I went in the kitchen, put my phone down to finish my dinner. Come back, you're not saying 2-0.
I cashed bet on Ajax. Bet on Ajax. Bet on Ajax.
Oh,
Nah. Don't
let
bet
me
on
see
Ajax.
what I can work. What I can
No,
make.
no, no. Bet on Ajax. Bet on Ajax win so you can jinx it.
Yo, Samuel, you gonna come on for the watch along after for Liverpool? You're gonna watch it in peace.
No,
Yeah, I'll see if I have time. Most definitely, I'll come on.
Oh, Dominic
Sosbole.
Yo,
yeah,
Samuel,
top bins.
I'm gonna call you Sam. I'm gonna call you Young Sam, and I'm gonna call you Sam O, because you guys both Samuel. Alright? But yo, your name's not Samuel. What's your real name? Be honest.
Who,
I'm
me?
talking to you, bro, my Muslim brother. Come on, bro.
Oh, man, no, I'm Sam. No one calls me Samuel. I'm just called Sam. Samuel's my real name, but I'm just called Sam.
And yo, how do you pronounce your last name, bro? Oganda.
Oh, me. I thought you were talking.
Yeah.
No, Ogundana. That's it, Ogundana.
Ogundana. I was like,
I'm saying it in the English way, but like the Nigerian way is it's Ogundana, really and truly.
Yeah.
Like that Bayern versus Atletico is gonna be nice, you know.
Well, I'm gonna watch that instead of Liverpool game on the stream. I might be watching both.
You know what I'm gonna start doing, guys?
What?
Tell me if this is not good. I'm gonna start doing reaction videos to like people's watch along, like United stand, and like when Tottenham lose or something, I'm gonna get a bunch of Tottenham streams and I'm gonna go watch it and I'm gonna do a reaction to it. And if I get copyright, I get copyright. That Chelsea guy does it. He gets away with it. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig. Guy got 10K subscribers off that shit. But you know what? For me right now, it's just this is now become like almost like a second job for me. The amount of times I'm doing streams.
You know what we could do for later today? We could have some soccer Saturday thing. Like, all you guys watch the Liverpool game, and one of us does analysis on the Bayern game.
We did that yesterday.
We done that yesterday, yeah. We done that yesterday.
We're gonna do that today, but who's gonna watch the City game? Not me.
I'm not watching.
Porto.
Who?
Porto.
Oh, that game.
I have one on my laptop then, and one on my
I'm not gonna
phone.
lie to you. If you do a watch along for the City game, you're not getting views. There's no point.
Yeah.
They have no fans, bro.
Put Liverpool versus Ajax and Atletico versus Bayern on the title, and you get a lot of viewers. Because Atletico Bayern could get you a lot of views.
Yeah, I already put Porto and dude, it's an English game, bro. We got the English teams, you know. I'm being like Terry now. But yo, big up to Monster, bro. Guy's about to touch 1,000 subscribers.
Big him up.
Bro. Yo, record stream. I haven't seen it. 30. Did you guys see that? 30K views. I was like, big up to Monster, bro.
Yeah, man.
The guy had Craig from that Chelsea channel and Sophie Rose in his comment section.
He beat Blues Fans TV on WATCHALONG. He had like 300, and then Blues Fans TV had like 20.
Mad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Monster's definitely gonna go. He's gonna get higher up than these guys, because you know he is. He's like Monster could turn into like the. I honestly believe Monster could turn into the Mark Goldbridge of Chelsea fans.
Do you think the reactions of you?
There's opportunities there for a lot of clubs. A lot of people can do that. Do what Mark Goldbridge is doing, because no one ain't doing it for other clubs.
Yeah, like the Leicester guy. We know who the Leicester guy is. What's his name? He does it for Leicester. Right? I know the guy. You guys probably never watched it, but there's a Southampton guy who does it named Dan, right?
Okay.
What do you call it? Yeah, Monster's rocketing up at the moment, man. Monster's doing his thing. Respect to that guy, bro. Mashallah. I'll say mashallah because you know what? I don't want anyone to think I'm giving him evil eye. You know what I mean? Because yeah, people out here, they're gonna be like, yo, this guy's talking about you. Try to create beef out of nowhere. You know social media, bro. The other day, I had somebody in my chat, and I seen that same person in another video talking shit about me.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, no love lost. People are here just for the content, bro.
People are weird, man. People are weird.
They're not here. Like the other day,
No, you know what happened,
I
Egal?
have the N-word blocked. I have the N-word blocked in the chat group, right? In the chat room. Somebody with a Chinese character, like an anime character, came on and said, unblock the N-word.
You gotta allow me to use the N-word. I have to block him quick, fam.
I was like, what the hell?
You know, people like starting false rumors because I've been getting bare DMs saying I heard you and Egal are going to EFTV. I was like, what? So who would help made a rumor like that we're going to EFTV?
You know what?
It's all just rubbish.
Would they contact us? I don't think so.
No, I don't think. Even then, I don't want to go on EFTV. Don't want to.
Yeah, don't lie to yourself.
I'm gonna have to go for a bit, yeah. Well, I'm gonna come back.
Yeah. Yo, what do you call it? The link for the next video. You want me to send it to your phone, or do you want to just click on it? It's gonna be in the comments.
Yeah,
It's in the comments.
just send this more. I don't mind to me.
Okay, so I'll just send it to you if you want me to send it to you. No problem. All right, peace.
Yeah.
Yo, Liverpool game. Come on, though. Don't miss the Liverpool game. Yo, what do you call it? Let's get Kai on or something. Kai's on.
Message
Yo,
time.
did you see? Tell me about the guy Monster had. Tell what's his face? Kesh. Yo, Kesh, there was a black guy from Africa going crazy on the man's stream.
He was high.
Hilarious.
He was high.
What was he saying?
Bro, the guy was saying Frank Lampard shit, Chelsea shit, everybody shit, everything is shit. Arsenal is shit. Why are we talking about Arsenal? Why are you here? Why are you talking Arsenal? I was like, oh my god, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I was like, he's either drunk or high, because I don't know. This guy was lost. Well, we made for good content though.
Oh my god, I was crying. Anyways, yo, tell me what you guys think about the thumbnail for the video for the next video. I think.
Let me see.
Bro, that was funny as fuck. Someone said right now. Oh man, that was hilarious. I was crying. Okay, so check this out. I made this today. Tell me if it looks good. Why is it slow scrolling up and down so much? Don't forget, guys, we're gonna do a watch along afterwards, a live stream.
You know what?
Try
put Lewandowski in there. Something more as well. With Lewandowski and Suarez in the front, Atletico and buying kits. Just mix Aguero and the Portugal smaller and just put Lewandowski and Suarez in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Put Atletico kit with Suarez and one with Lewandowski, and I'll make good.
Nah. We'll leave it. You sure, Atletico?
Yeah, man. It's the biggest game going on, is it? You got to.
But it's the Champions of Europe versus Simeone.
The thing is, now I gotta do it from scratch.
What happened to Sonny?
How long does it take to Photoshop those images or put them on a thumbnail?
It doesn't take long. I can do it right now.
You put Suarez in Atletico kit and then Lewandowski in there.
Okay, so yo, this game's dead. Let's just go to a quick commercial break, people. I need you guys to do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Every single one of you guys, check out the rest of my content, and if you haven't already done it, subscribe and do
Send the video of the drunk guy on Twitter. Yeah, send that, man. Let me see it. Send it so I can see it.
Yo, who's KP? I forgot who KP is.
Oh, Prime's currently streaming.
Oh, Prime's going streaming. My guy keeps... Yo, people keep asking me about Sonny. You know what? I've answered this already. Kesh has spoken about it. Samuel's spoken about it. Everyone's spoken about it.
It's tired now. I'm so tired, man.
Yeah.
On the bomb my school thing. No, my school's just closed due to COVID. No problem.
Yo, come on. That's a dead joke. Don't do that kind of stuff. That's borderline racist, bro. That's not cool.
Prime said he could be on later.
Atletico Madrid. Yeah, proper. Oh shit, Luis Suarez.
Oh, it's Christian. That's KP. Isn't it? Christian's KP. I think. Wait, Christian, is that you?
Yeah, that's Christian's KP.
Okay.
Yeah. I just realized. What do you call it? I gotta do this thing from scratch now. Yeah, cut the sound, please. Cut your sound. All right, yo, ladies and gentlemen, tell me, where do you think Real Madrid would finish in the Premier League? That was the question of the day. Now, the next question I have is, does Real Madrid have any world-class players right now? Does Real Madrid have any world-class players right now? That is my next question. How many world-class players do they have? If you could name them, let me know. Put it in the comment section. Tell me how many world-class players Real Madrid currently have. Kesh, what do you think? How many world-class players do they currently have? You're muted. I can't hear you. Yo, you're currently muted. Everyone's muted.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that guy is from Norway, isn't it? He's jokes.
Yo, what's
But
going
yeah,
on?
they've
Yo,
got tons of
Aaron P is in the comment section. Big up to him. He's saying Kimpembe over Varane. What do you think?
ridiculous. Nah.
Joke. No, that's a joke.
Nah.
Never?
Everyone's gonna make what Varane done in the Champions League. Like it's his frailty. Like okay, he had a bad game, but come on, man, Varane's been on top of his game for how many years now? You got Ramos. Timo is one of the best goalkeepers out there, despite his slow start to a Madrid career. Marcelo is still one of the best left backs out there.
The
No
Bayern
doubt
Munich
about
game is gonna be lit.
You got Modric, you got Toni Kroos. Who else have you got in there? You got Karim Benzema.
Oh, the Liverpool lineup's out already?
They've got tons of world class players, man.
Yo, the Liverpool lineup's out.
Andrew, let go of this Medina. Pretty much what I expected, to be honest. Apart from Jones, I didn't expect Jones to be in there. Okay.
Where's Phil Jones? What?
Not Phil
Oh,
Jones.
Curtis Jones.
Jones.
I'm so used to saying Phil Jones and making jokes about Manchester United that when I hear Jones, first thing that comes to my mind is Phil Jones. What about you? Is that a weird thing to say?
Yeah, sometimes I forget that Phil Jones even play football.
Yeah.
Ahmed's there, isn't it? Ahmed's jumping.
Oh, where's Ahmed? Yo, Ahmed, what's good?
Do you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it going, man?
It's good, thank you. You? Are you good?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. You need to bring
I'm a
that
bit
drunk guy on the
depressed.
channel. He's two jokes. Oh man, if I could phone a drunk guy right now to come on the channel, that'd be funny. But yo, what's going on, bro? Tell me about PSG, man. Last night, what the hell happened?
I'm a bit sad. No,
What
it was
happened,
a shit game
bro?
from us. It was a shit game from us. I can't say anything more. It was a shit game from us. This time, United actually played good. If you compare it to the last time we played them, we completely dominated them. But this game, everyone was just lazy. We didn't have match fitness. Our midfield was non-existent. It was just a bad result.
I feel like you
Bad
set the
game.
tone for that game though, with the midfield that you sent out.
Yeah,
Way too
yeah,
defensive.
I don't understand why he played Herrera. He's such a bad player. Not even good at anything.
Big up to Monster. Yo, if you guys haven't already checked out Monster CFC, go do that. Go check out Monster CFC. That's my guy. It's my dude right there. Big ups to him, wallahi. Okay, so yeah, sorry, bro.
The next game again in Old Trafford will be big. Because you know we PSG fan, we're hurt by this. Because the United game means so much for us. Because we really want to win against them.
What's like the media saying about Ticho?
The fans are very, very angry at him. Not because one of the things is the tactics yesterday was absolutely shambles. And the other thing is that he can't motivate the player anymore. Like, did you see Rashford's goal? He just ran through Danilo. That's like nothing, like butter. Nothing.
Yeah.
It was actually crazy. But I need to get credit to United. And for once, Ole was a good manager last night. He did everything right, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But
Okay, we got a question, guys. Who first? Let me answer this. He's talking about me. He's saying, "Who would you rather pick, Prime Scholes or Prime Rooney?"
Is that
You
even
know
a
what?
question?
Is it a question? I think it's Scholes. I don't know about you guys, but
Ram.
for me, it's Scholes. Yo, Mr. Ram, what's going on, Rammeister?
Yo, what's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. How's everything?
It's hard work, man. Been working.
Yo,
man.
you gonna do the watch along on the football terrace?
Probably not. I'll probably be working whilst watching the game.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Okay. Yo, guys, it's too last minute. I can't change the thumbnail now.
Yeah, just leave it. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but I'll just put Atletico Bayern in the thing.
Oh
The
my
City
god.
game is not gonna get. Nobody's gonna be caring about that.
That
City
goal,
game.
yeah.
No one cares, bro.
No one cares about City Porto. Yo, did you see the lineup for Liverpool?
Yeah.
Okay, let me read it to you. Adrian, Aaron, Alexander Arnold, Gomez, Fabinho, Robertson, Wijnaldum, Milner, Curtis Jones, Salah, Firmino, Mane.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I thought it was gonna be a much weaker lineup than that, but it's a strong lineup. I'm excited to see Curtis Jones in there. It's his first Champions League, his Champions League debut, basically. And I think he's going to be hungry to show what he's all about on the big stage. So, yeah, it's going to be good, man. Like, I'm excited.
Let's
Champions
be
League,
honest. Let's be honest. You guys are one injury away at the back to seeing an academy kid make his debut in the Premier League.
Yeah. We know that. We know that. If Joe Gomez gets injured, then we're gonna see either Cometio, Williams, or Van
Who?
den Berg play.
Cometio.
Yeah, Cometio.
Who the hell's that?
He's basically a lanky French centre back who is highly rated by Jurgen Klopp. Like, he always talks about him in such a good light, which is promising. And he's played a couple of preseason games as well. So
Okay.
I've got the
guys,
Alex up here.
Ahmed, I want to ask you and
Yeah, bro.
Ram a question because you guys are late to the party. Where does Real Madrid rank in the Premier League? If they were, you take West Brom out today and you put Real Madrid, where do they finish?
5th.
yeah, easily top 4. Title challengers.
It's really for me it's dependent on what Real Madrid side shows up. Like, there are times where you see Real Madrid play and they're like, wow, this is the Real Madrid that we all expect. And there are some times where you see Real Madrid and we're like, who the hell is this team? Like, this is a team that we don't remember. Like, it's really, they're so
That's true.
inconsistent.
However,
and
I think they have one of the best squads in Europe. Like, if you look at their squads, full of talents.
It's true.
Yeah,
Full
it's
of talent.
talent, but it's whether
I
the
would
players
say they have the
play.
one top 3 squads in Europe easily. But it's the
Well,
motivation, it's the
exactly.
injuries
and I
they
feel
get with Hazard, and like, I get what you
feel
mean.
like if it's a motivation thing, if they're gonna do because like I said, it depends on which Real Madrid you see. If it's the Real Madrid that we know and they play at the level that we expect them to play, easily top 3, easily title contenders. Like, but if it's the Real Madrid that we've been seeing for the last season at times and the season before that, then it's gonna be a struggle to get into the top 4.
Okay, so over under Real Madrid come back today. If you
Never.
guys had to put money on it, each of you guys, would you guys put money on a comeback?
No
No.
chance.
I think they'll try, but I think it'll be 4-2.
I don't think so.
I think the only way Real Madrid can come back is if they stop trying to play the building out the back and just the way they've been playing is they would be very direct until they get to halfway and then they're passing it sideways backwards, and then they're just trying to be surgical. Where Shakhtar Donetsk, these guys, you know what they did? They've been doing balls over the top, one touch, and then it's been a man on Courtois. Courtois saved like 3 shots already. They could be 5-0 up right now.
Has Varane been good?
Varane.
So far
Varane
this
got an
campaign?
own goal, mate.
Got an own
Terrible.
goal, bro.
Really? I'm telling you, Kimpembe is better.
Okay, this is what Kesh was saying. Kesh was saying you're crazy for that.
Well, Kimpembe.
Or Kimpembe.
I don't think he's better.
But
He's
for me,
close. Right now, on form.
the top two French centre backs are probably Varane
Laporte.
and Laporte. But Laporte doesn't get picked, so maybe
Laporte has been
Upamecano has a
exposed a
shout.
lot this season.
Upamecano has a shout because
Yeah.
he's a very dominant defender. I highly rate him. I
If I
think
was sorry,
I think-
to interrupt, but
Is it
wait.
Akunde for Seville? I think he's quality.
yeah, there's a Kunde, there's Kanate as well at Leipzig as well. Mukiele is more of a right back, but can easily play as a centre back if you need him to. They've got like
They
we
have a lot
always
of
say,
talent.
Hernandez, some Bayern. They got loads, man.
they've got a factory. I swear to God, they have a factory. They built a factory producing world class players. Like
No, you know what Shakhtar did? Are you guys talking about Shakhtar?
no, we're talking about France.
Oh no, yo, there's something in the water. The amount of center backs these guys have when the world is scarce.
Egal. They've got literally every position. They got at least two very, very, very good players.
You guys do know I support France, right? I don't support England.
They got Hugo Lloris in goal.
Just want to get it out there before you guys think I'm a fake fan. I've been supporting France from when I was young.
You go through every position, right? Goalkeeper, you go Hugo Lloris in goal, and then you got like Melier, Areola, people like that. And right back, you've got obviously Pavard, who's very, very good, and then
what's good, LFC?
Hi.
What's good, bro? You know, for the longest time, I thought you were a fake Sunny account.
I thought it was Sunny. Listen,
No.
He followed me on Twitter. Yeah, I was like, I'm not even following it back. It's Sunny, innit? He's trying to follow me. Yeah.
No, it's what the Arsenal
Sunny
fan.
followed me though. Like, that's weird. Is he moving weird, isn't it? But then when he followed me again yesterday, then I was like, oh no, now I know where it is.
Now I know who it is. For the whole time I was like cautious. I'm like, who's this LFC guy?
Yeah, no, don't worry, I'm not him.
No, it's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna ask you the same question before we move back to talking about French football's amazing young talent. What do you think about Real Madrid? And do you think where do they finish in the Premier League if they were replaced with West Brom tomorrow?
I'd say fifth.
Fifth.
What?
I
Yeah.
don't even think they would even finish fifth.
It's hard to say.
I think for the first season, they wouldn't be able to cope with that intensity of the Premier League as a team. Maybe a following season, they could improve and move up the table, but I think they'll struggle. Genuinely think they'll struggle, especially when it comes to the Christmas fixtures as well. They wouldn't know how to cope with that.
If you compare the top four teams, like player for player, I think their four teams are better, man. Like City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and possibly Spurs.
I feel like Real Madrid would do on par with about how Spurs are doing.
Yeah.
No, but you know what? They also don't forget the style of play, the physicality, the difference between the way they play in the Premier League. Do you feel like and also the talent of players that we have from the money we bring in?
A player like Asensio who plays on the right wing, I think he'll get bullied in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's what the people in the comment were saying.
The kind of player he is.
Ahmed, as a fan of a team that's outside of the Premier League, PSG, how did you think they coped yesterday with Manchester United?
No, but yesterday was just a one-off game for us. Everyone was lazy. We weren't match fit. We missed key players, and Tuchel played a very defensive style with the midfielders. It was just a bad game, but
I don't think.
Like,
Go on, finish what you're saying. Finish what you're saying.
When we were playing, we like to dominate the ball. Play like City or maybe like Liverpool. So I think we will cope good with the Premier League. But maybe the fitness will be a problem. Because all players get injured all the time. We have never had a full fit squad for the past 4 years in the Champions League. It's actually ridiculous.
3-1.
Yeah.
Who scored?
Modric.
Do you think that mentality? that mentality that PSG have, like in the group stages, have been like your downfall
great
in the Champions League. Like
In the group stage.
yeah, like you said like you have that mentality where you look lethargic, you seem like you don't really
That's the
really
thing.
wanna
It's
play.
such a hard topic because for 16 years we haven't lost a game at home, and we have played against Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern München, and we lose against United. Like, I don't understand. I was in shock yesterday.
Like,
I
do
just
you think
think it's the hangover from the final.
do you
Yeah,
think
I was going to
it's a
say that as well.
do you think it's a mentality thing? Like when you see the small teams, or you think
I would say it's a
small
lack of
team, but isn't a
consistency
small
in the
team?
mentality.
Sorry.
Because when we are playing with a good mentality, as we did last campaign, we're a phenomenal team, like from bottom to top. It's just we lack the consistency to have the good mentality. That's the only thing I would say. And the injuries we get, like Verratti, Marquinhos. We played Karzawa. These type of players, they're not good enough. And I think Tuchel got outsmarted yesterday.
Yeah, update this score. The score is not updating. Okay, yo, Thomas Tuchel. Why do people keep saying he's gonna get sacked? Even last year.
I think he might face the sack
I
this
think
season.
he will.
No, but he has problem with the board, with Leonardo, our sporting director.
Yeah, even before last.
It's not
Oh,
it's not between the
almost,
players and him. It's mostly between our sporting director and Tuchel.
almost 4.
Oh shit!
Yo, Real Madrid are
But I
shit.
still think we will top the group easily.
Yeah,
To be honest,
the
the only
group
reason why
United.
the only reason why he's still there is because he got to the final. If he went for that final, he would have been gone. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna see me winning? Kodak Black. I love that.
I think it will be. I think it will be a different game at Old Trafford because I don't think
Yeah,
you can't play at home and then sit back like that.
No, we need Verratti back.
That's why United have won
It's
their
so-
last 10 away games in a row. Because they're more suited to play away from home.
But if PSG sack their manager, who comes in?
Oh my god, it should have been 4.
Who comes in?
Pochettino.
Pochettino's there. Allegri's there.
He's an old player
Yo.
at PSG.
Yo, I know we never do stuff like this, but can we just appreciate the fact that Shakhtar Donetsk are not scared and they're friggin' going at Real Madrid like they're going so super direct. It's amazing.
This is
I think
normal
Real
for
Madrid
you.
I think
Surprised
Ajax will
that.
do well against Liverpool.
What?
I think Ajax will do well against Liverpool today. Same
I
style,
don't
go toe-to-toe
rate
with
this
Liverpool.
Ajax team as much as I used to.
They've-
Besides
nah.
Quincy
Yeah, but
Promise,
of course they got.
Yeah, but have
they
you
get
seen our
the
midfield? We could get played off the park.
But the thing is, Ajax have been ripped apart by top clubs because all the young players have been sold, and now they start off a new batch of young players that they're trying to put through the team. I mean, that's the Ajax identity.
That's always been the Ajax way, though. Always been
Yeah,
That's been their way, bro. I wouldn't say that's gonna be a downfall because it's been the ethos for like God knows how long. But it's something that I respect. But I don't think they're against the big teams who buy so and so. They won't compete.
Yeah, but they always got someone in the background in lines ready to come and replace the person that leaves anyway. Like, they're not silly.
Like,
But wouldn't you be angry as a fan? Like your club is a selling club.
You can't
No,
be
but
angry though.
no,
Yeah.
no, you can't be angry when it's your ethos. It's your ethos.
no, but
Oh,
Liverpool is a selling
But
club
still,
too.
like imagine
Nah,
if
but
they
that
kept the
wasn't
players.
back in the day. That wasn't our ethos. Our ethos was buying the best,
No,
shrewdly,
you were
and then
selling.
putting in our team.
The reason
No,
why
I'm
can't
talking
look at-
I'm talking
can't-
way back, like
you
in the
can't
70s.
compare a Liverpool selling to Ajax because Ajax is not. It's not by. It's by.
No, I'm not comparing.
Liverpool's by choice because they're a big club anyway. They can do it and they're in a big league, so they can keep their players if they really want it. But with Ajax now, how long is a player gonna stay and play in the Dutch league for before they want to leave?
Unless there's money pumped into the Dutch
Pumped in
league.
it, and there's
No,
no
I
money.
meant more like
And I don't think they want to do that because
Yeah.
Holland is like one of the last like nations that will actually want to play football the way it's meant to be without money.
And
What do you
thing
guys
is-
think of the European Premier League?
Oh,
it's
that's
I'm not
rubbish.
stupid.
sure.
That's
Nah,
I'm
stupid.
not
It's
sure.
so bad.
Against it.
If it goes ahead, it is going to ruin football. I think that's
You
the
so-
final.
I don't think Ajax will qualify for it though,
Nah, probably
because
not.
they wouldn't be counted as a big team, which is mad.
Did they say top?
Oh,
Did
3-2,
they say 5
3-2.
teams for the Premier League?
Oh, what did
3-2.
you say about the comeback?
No, you denied it, Egal. You denied it, Egal.
No, I did not deny it. I said I was the only one who's actually entertaining it.
I said I can make a case for it.
Mistake though. Man got sucked on the edge of his box. What is he doing?
What do you think this
Vinicius,
game ends?
yo, Vinicius, this is Vinicius though. He comes on, he makes something happen. Why didn't he start?
I don't.
I don't think he's a starter.
I
think he's made
Luka
to
Jovic.
come
Why
up.
did
He
Luka
just comes
Jovic
on and
start?
scores.
Yeah,
No,
he just comes on.
I think want to give him an opportunity.
People forget that he's only 19, but
Yeah.
Vinicius is a good player.
he's a
He's
quality
just
player.
finished.
Ansu Fati is only like 17, but the thing is, Ansu Fati is one of the best players at that club. Yo, Indiana, what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Just got the kids to bed.
This is gonna be good. I got a PSG fan in Ahmed, and he was just talking about how Manchester United came in, and it was PSG's own mistakes that was like really that gave you guys the.
Nah, you didn't say that.
No, you can't say that.
He gave
Nah, I
you
said
credit.
that
He gave you all the
only
credit.
Well, he's welcome
Yeah,
to
United
his own
get the
opinion,
credit.
isn't
this game.
No, he
Nah,
gave
he's-
United credit. I'm just
He gave
stirring
you
the
credit.
pot. My
He
bad.
said Oli got everything perfect.
Yeah, Oli was
did.
perfect yesterday.
The players got it perfect. The players got it perfect. That was
Yeah.
Ollie and the players.
I think the biggest problem for us yesterday. I think the
No,
biggest
go
problem
ahead,
for us
Ahmed.
yesterday was Twanzibi and Wan-Bissaka because Oli was smart. If you watch PSG's game, most of our attacks come from the left-hand side with Mbappe and Neymar.
Mm-hmm.
So you put Twanzibi with the pace there and Wan-Bissaka, who's a great tackler. We couldn't go through that because we didn't have any support in attack.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, Neymar was by himself. He got tackled by McTominay or Fred or Wan-Bissaka. He couldn't do everything on his own.
Yeah.
So it was a smart tactic. But
One thing I'll say about Manchester United is that the past 10 results away from home shows the way they play. They've won their past 10 away games. You know, the first time ever our team has done that in all competitions, and it shows the way they play is he's more suited to be a away team than a home team. Because at home, Johannes forced to play more attacking football. Well, away, Oli plays the way he wants, and this is why he's got.
I think United suit when they're not favourites.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
that's
know,
why they're
Ollie
going to do
out
good
there,
against Chelsea.
tactics, PE teacher, doesn't know what he's doing. Do you know what I mean?
No, but the PE teacher thing is actually a fact. That's not I don't get that as banter. He's actually a PE teacher, so that's a fact.
I just think he performs better as an underdog.
Yeah.
Not when he's
I don't get it.
Yeah, maybe it's you say that, but maybe it's the players when the pressure's off. Maybe
That's
it's the
true.
players when the
Okay.
pressure's
Yeah,
off.
I got a
Don't
question,
forget, Ollie's had a terrible transfer window. He didn't get the players he wanted. I don't even think he wanted Van der Beek. If he wanted Van der Beek, why don't Van der Beek start?
Yeah, why is he on the bench?
Do you know what I
every
mean?
single
He
game?
didn't-
Then, yeah.
These aren't players that he wanted, so he's having to deal with what he's been given, and what he's been given is six
You think the money
half-built
man says
sides.
that?
Do you know what I mean? It's not. He's not an elite manager.
No,
I think he's doing a great job.
Do you think he could become an elite manager?
Nah.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
listen.
Here's the thing. Here's what I always say to people. There's nobody was a great manager until they became a great manager.
That's true.
So when Fergie first started at Man United, it was very similar. You know, a lot of fans wanted him out the door. If he didn't win that, I think it was the FA Cup, he was pretty much gone.
The reason why I say no is because I don't think he's going to get that much time at United. That's the thing.
Maybe that is the problem with today's football, though, isn't it? That's any manager. But
Chelsea effect, isn't it?
Indiana. I asked everybody who came into this stream the question of the day: where does Real Madrid finish in the Premier League? If you take West Brom and you put them in,
over what over just their first season in.
Yeah, their first season. Just take them right now as they are and put them in the Premier League and replace them with West Brom. Where do they finish?
See, I'd like West Brom to stay in the league with them because I think West Brom are the sort of sides that take points off them. That's the whole problem. Real Madrid finished.
Oh my god, it should have been 4-2.
Fourth, fifth.
Oh my god. Okay,
Somewhere around there.
let's read some of the chat, guys. Let's read some of the chat. So first they're talking about Spurs, Chelsea, fourth ? What? Top 4 ? No. What do you guys think about Chelsea and Spurs being top 4?
Not
Chelsea,
Spurs.
Out of default.
definitely Spurs.
Definitely Spurs. Ooh.
I don't see them doing it. I just don't find them consistent at all. Even with a better squad, even if they had a better squad, I don't think they could get top 4.
I think that's the point, though. I think that Spurs have got no pressure. The fans will put no pressure on them to do anything. They'll be happy if they finish 5th. Happy Jose Mourinho got his targets. He's been fully backed.
Oh my God! How does he miss that? Kesh.
The first season with Chelsea was the same thing. No one expected him to come and win the league. Inter Milan, same thing. I just don't. I don't think you can sleep on Jose Mourinho. Not a happy Jose anyway.
Okay, guys.
I'd expect them to really push.
The comments are lagging. Can you see it, or is it just me?
You know what? Yeah, I think when we get to around the 10 to 12 mark game, yeah, I think then we'll be able to tell who's the real deal.
December.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do that?
Egal, I can see the comments.
No. Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
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 I was thinking, like, at the moment, it's way too early. I don't feel a lot of the teams have settled yet.
Let me read some of these comments, okay, guys? So, first we got how many excuses for H? What does he mean? How many excuses for H? Okay, the PSG midfield was flat. Okay, let's talk about this. The PSG midfield, I think he made a mistake going for 3 defensive midfielders versus Manchester United. He should have went more attacking.
What was the midfield?
But the thing is, we didn't have any options. Egal.
Yeah, PSG had a weak squad out, but I would argue that Man United also had a weak squad out. You look at Man United's back 3; they've never played together. You put in Twanzebe in there, Victor Lindelof, who everyone's written off, Luke Shaw in the centre back role, Scott McTominay and Fred playing a defensive midfield duo. Like I wouldn't say that was our strongest side at all.
You know what? I agree with you. It's even, but the system United was playing, PSG required a player who's going to break the line and supply opportunities for Neymar and Mbappe. You're not going to get that from Herrera, Guy, and Pereira. Rafinha should have played. Like, I watched the league game like in the week when they won. I think they won 3-0. Mbappe almost got a hat-trick.
It was against Nîmes.
What was the midfield exactly?
The midfield was
Which game?
Rafinha, Idris, and Herrera, right?
Yeah.
Which game?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
No, Rafinha didn't play. It was Herrera, Disagan, and Danilo.
Danilo, my bad. Yeah.
I'm so happy Arsenal get Danilo, bro.
Herrera actually had a good game, I thought. I thought Herrera played well.
I don't like Herrera because I don't think he contributes anything. He just contributes by running. That's the only thing. Yeah. He can't control the midfield. He's not creative.
He's a little worse.
And this guy got injured as well at half time. So I thought
if you ask him to
Herrera
do a job against one player, man marking, he's
he'll do that.
outstanding.
He'll do that.
Was Draxler available?
But he was also injured before.
He's always injured.
Always injured. Yeah.
He's the kind of player that can do a little bit of both.
Always injured.
Creative and be a little bit of a workhorse if you need him to.
Yeah, obviously, Paredes also got injured. He's a key player for us.
Was Icardi injured?
Yeah.
Paredes got injured against Nîmes last week.
What about Icardi?
Icardi was injured.
Icardi is also injured.
Yeah.
Do you know
what about
Icardi's
this? Do you feel like midfield got bullied? Let's read this comment. He's saying Thomas Tuchel, horrible, fraud look. And then he's saying, the midfield got bullied basically by Scott McTominay and these guys.
Our midfield was just slow. Like,
it wasn't.
Did you see Rashford's goal?
Like, for me, bully, I think people always say bully, like, they just use it as a phrase. It wasn't bully. They were, like, flat. They weren't doing much. They weren't getting outplayed. They were just not doing much.
Oh, the comeback is on, boys. These guys are going to score. I'm telling you.
The biggest problem with our midfield is that without Verratti and Paredes, the problem is that Neymar, he goes so deep to collect the ball. Yeah. And I don't want to see him there. I would rather see him at attacking position and then Paredes or Verratti getting the ball to him quickly. So he don't need to go so deep to collect the ball.
Do you think Neymar's going to sign a new contract?
I believe more in Neymar than Mbappe. I think Mbappe will go next year.
You know what? I have a question about that. As a fan of a team that loses their star players a lot, we have trouble replacing them. Do you think PSG will have trouble replacing Mbappe and Neymar?
No.
I think Mbappe is a bit easier. Neymar, you can't replace Neymar. He's such a good player.
Mbappe is easier.
I would say
Yeah,
Mbappe is a
Neymar is
more
10
valuable
times better
player.
than Mbappe.
No, I
Do you
don't think
think?
he
Neymar is
is.
10 times. Yeah,
This is
he
a
is much
PSG
better.
fan, so
Yeah, I
Neymar
think
can do
Neymar is
anything out of nothing.
everything. Yeah.
Neymar's a very,
yo,
very
Prime
B-tech
Prime was
version of
talking about
Ronaldinho.
Neymar last week,
For
and
me.
he was saying why Neymar has never showed up in the big games for PSG. So
He has though.
But he has though.
I know
He
it's not.
carried us
It's one
through
of
the
those things.
Champions League campaign last year.
It's just one of those things people say. You know what I mean? They say it from 2 years ago. They don't say it.
Has he won an international tournament?
Yeah,
Do you know
he
what?
has.
Do you know what the
Olympics,
problem
I
is?
He
think.
won
Do you know
the
what the problem
Copa
is?
He
Libertadores.
didn't win. No, he wasn't part of the squad. 'Cause
Oh,
he
yeah.
wasn't.
I think he
He
won the
got injured.
Olympics. He didn't win the
The
Olympics.
problem is with Neymar, right? Is
Yeah,
that
he did win the
he's got-
Olympics.
He's got so
Yeah.
much ability, but his decision making can be quite rash. And you've also got he's levels above most players, levels above the average player, but he's
Yeah.
also levels below the Messis and Ronaldos, and that is the problem. He's in a category of his own. So that
Yeah.
you've got half the
No.
people putting him in the Messi Ronaldo category, and half the
No,
people putting him
he's below
in the
them.
lower
He's not
category.
better
Below.
than
He is
He's in
below
his-
them. That's what I'm saying.
he's
He's
in
in
his
his
own
own
category.
category.
He's in his own category.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't even say that.
Yeah, but do you think he's below Messi and Ronaldo because his mentality or his ability?
I
His
think it's
ability.
mentality. I think it's
100% ability.
Okay, where does he rank? Where does he
Ability-wise,
rank in the
no
top?
doubt.
Where does he rank in the top 10 footballers in the world for you
Who?
guys?
Neymar.
Neymar. If you had
Right
to,
now?
if you had to,
Footballers or footballers in his position?
footballers, like if you're gonna go Messi, Ronaldo, 1, 2, where are you gonna go?
Top
Where are you
two.
gonna go for the rest of them?
Neymar third.
Like, where is
Fifth.
Neymar on that?
Fifth.
That's what I'm asking you. Forget about everybody else. You don't have to name all 10. Just name where Neymar fits in the top
Probably
10 in
say
the world.
third.
I'll put him third.
Third in my opinion.
Fourth or fifth.
Yeah, for me, he's fifth right now.
But who do you
Yeah.
think is better though?
I think.
I think De
I think-
Bruyne and Lewandowski are ahead of him.
Yeah, that's a
Nah,
shout.
I
though. I wouldn't say De Bruyne, but Levy's definitely. I think that Levy's.
Lewy's only had. People gonna get fooled by this last season. He's a great player, but Lewandowski last season was the first time I think he's won the Golden Boot in Germany.
Yeah, but
After being there for so many years.
he always hits about 25, 26
Yeah, but
goals.
for the striker that he is, he's never hit it. You
But
get
is
it?
it-
He's never
he's
done
not
it.
really like with what Aubameyang did for Dortmund. He didn't really do the same role. He was mainly him and Muller.
I think you can't really throw
I
it.
just think Neymar gives so much for a team.
He's
I
playing
think- I
in a
think
team
people-
that always win the league. He's played in a team that's always won the
I
league.
think, but you can say the same for Neymar as well.
Yo, guys, there's a lot of comments. Let me just get through some of them. The PE teacher thing, Indiana. Does that bother you?
Yeah.
Because to me, it makes no sense why it bothers people.
Don't bother me at all.
Yeah,
Arteta
to me,
is a PE teacher assistant. Then. The thing is, yeah, people throw this slander at Arteta and Lampard, but Arteta and Lampard are new to this game. All he's been in this game for so long, he should be levels above them. Let's face it.
Well, he's won titles,
He's
hasn't
not.
he? He's won
He's won
titles as a
titles, but
manager.
he's not.
So.
He's one title, but he's not levels above them.
okay. So
That's
we're gonna move past that. We're gonna
Well,
move past that. So
he's at least
comeback.
at least one level above Lampard because we
Wait,
finished
wait.
third.
Comeback, boys. It's comeback
Yeah.
on.
Did
Okay,
you see
we're done.
Lovren's goal yesterday?
Yes. Oh my. Wow.
Who's goal?
Lovren scored a banger yesterday, bro.
Swear.
That one was mad.
He scored like 2 bangers in the last month, didn't he? Can you remember that one
Yeah,
against
the
France?
one
Yeah.
for what do you call it? Croatia. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was
You know, that's
Oh,
Mustafi did
marketing.
something like that once.
All right, go. I'm gonna jump out and come back here.
Yeah, do you think? Okay, so next point. Where is it? Where's the PE teacher comment? Okay, so it's right underneath that. Okay, the comeback, boys. What's the likelihood of a comeback?
not now.
What, in this game?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say it's likely, yeah.
It's like
A draw, definitely.
because I remember at the beginning we were saying no chance, but now I'm saying you'd put money on it.
It takes one goal, bro. If Shakhtar score a goal, which they can easily do, then I think it's lights out. I
Yeah, it's the
think
next goal that happens now.
Abama who? Abama what? Abama Murata Yang. What?
opportunity. Oh, that's good play.
Okay. What do you call it?
Good
Ali
tackle.
Ali is in the same as Jose What?
What?
Mentality to park the bus? I don't think so. I completely disagree.
I don't think
I
he
completely
wants to. But I
disagree.
think that's his best option. His best option is
They
to do
didn't
that, but I
park the
don't
bus
think he wants to
yesterday.
do it.
Okay, Indiana, what do you think about this? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being compared to Jose, and is that even an insult? I look at it as more of a compliment. They're saying
No, that just tells me that someone's not watched Jose Mourinho football or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer football. That's all I can say about that. It's this.
I think
it's not
United
like
dominated
at
the
all.
game yesterday.
Yeah,
I
agree.
did think so too, because they might
Because-
not have possession, but they played really well when they had the
No,
ball.
but all he realized when he saw the PSG team, he realized that all our midfielders was tired. And then he brought on Pogba and put an extra man in the midfield.
Yeah.
Completely changed the game. It was smart tactic move. Tactical move.
United are too direct though. They scare you. They scare defenders. They're so direct. They just run at guys. That's why you
Yeah.
get so many penalties.
Agreed. Yeah. Yes. It's that's what Solskjaer used to do, though. I think that's the one thing, because Solskjaer is a manager. The only coaching he actually does is with the strikers occasionally. He doesn't coach anything else. He's the manager, not the coach, right? So he works with the strikers, and for me personally, I've seen a massive difference in Martial's game since he's come in.
Yeah.
A massive difference. So I think that's part of what Ollie's doing as a coach, is getting strikers to run at players, that's what you want to see from quick, skillful players. You want to see them run at players.
Ram, what do you think about Liverpool's midfield today versus Ajax? And also, Sonny, what do you think about Liverpool's midfield versus Ajax? The two Liverpool fans, tell me what you guys think.
Sonny, go ahead, man.
I'm surprised Jones is playing. I'm not too surprised Milner's playing, because I think now we have to start to rotate. We're going to get a few games now. I think tonight we're going to see what Jones is really about, I think.
Okay.
I think it's a perfect game for him. You know,
It could be. Yeah.
Ajax are a young team that would like to play the ball, and I think he likes to play with the ball as well. It's sort of like if he wasn't to play for Liverpool, I think Ajax would be a great team for him to play in, because he could like express himself.
Okay.
I understand why Millie and Wijnaldum's playing. I think right now is going to be a 4-2-3-1, because I expect Milner and Wijnaldum to carry the ball from deep into the midfield and give it to Jones, and then the front three can do their thing.
Okay.
One thing I want to see is that Firmino has to score a goal, because I think right now he's going to be playing as a striker rather than that false nine, because I think Curtis Jones will be more of the creator and he'll be a finisher.
I think we're going to need to score a lot more goals.
Okay,
Yeah,
I wanted
exactly.
to ask. We're gonna get back to the Liverpool game in the next stream. We're gonna touch on it more.
Oh, wait, Egal,
keep your powder dry. Keep your powder dry. I'm telling you.
Egal, one thing. On that Lewandowski thing, he scored about 40 goals in the last 5 seasons consecutively.
That's amazing.
Which is incredible.
Indiana, Van de Beek walks into the Arsenal midfield. I agree. What do you think?
Yeah, I said this before. I said it to you before on the terrace. Van de Beek.
Did I disagree though?
No, you didn't disagree.
The thing about me is when you have a valid point, I'm not going to disagree with you.
No, you didn't disagree.
It's only when people say crazy stuff like Danny Ceballos, he's a terrible signing. Like what?
I like him. I can't lie. I do like him. Whether he suits Arsenal right now with the players you have around him, I don't know, but I do like him as a player.
I think
Ahmed, big up to Ahmed for coming on.
Wait. Egal, on the Ceballos thing, the reason why I criticize the transfer is that you haven't put an option to buy on him. Because
I'm sorry, this is hilarious.
I'll run you like
Gerrard
that.
better than Frank Lampard. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well. Look, my reason.
The moment I say Frank Lampard versus Steven Gerrard, you wake up, eh? You come out of your shell.
He wasn't a better player for me, so let's just let him be a better manager.
You do realize, Indiana, at the time, if you said Frank Lampard was a better player than Steven Gerrard, you would have got destroyed. It was consensus.
I did say that, but I'm okay to say that because I'm a Man United fan. And
how did Mendy not score that?
All right. What is your reasons for him being a better player, though? Just forget what he's won. What is your reason for him being a better
Goal
player?
contributions. I liked his vision. They both had. Here's the thing: they both had great work rate, and the way I always look at it is if you needed to score a goal in a game, you'd want Frank Lampard. If you needed to lead the team, you would have Steven Gerrard every single time. Like what he did at Istanbul, outstanding. I've never seen a performance like that. But to be winning titles, I would want Frank Lampard in there. I just think his goal contributions.
But don't you feel what Lampard done in a Chelsea shirt? If Gerrard had went to Lampard, he could have done the same thing.
No, I don't.
Because my reasoning behind the whole goals thing, because you saw a glimpse of that when Gerrard was with Torres. You saw that little glimpse.
I'm not basing it. I'm not basing it just on goals. I'm basing it more on Frank's movement in the box. I think that's where he differed from Gerrard, and the same as Gerrard. Lampard. I could not lead it like Gerrard could. Gerrard was a great leader.
But you see that popping up in the box and getting vital goals here. I feel like Gerrard had more than one job, though. I felt like
Shakhtar in here.
At times,
yeah,
it was restricted.
It's offside. It's offside. I think the runner was offside. It looked offside.
Yeah. Listen.
Oh, he sat courtois down.
This whole situation, what you have to realize is the man is coaching in the Scottish League. You can't compare.
Nah, but for me, my reasoning behind it, Steven Gerrard, I feel like he has punched above his weight so heavily when he was at Rangers. I think that Europa League campaign last season, he punched well above his weight.
Yeah.
That Rangers team should not be in the round of 16 with the likes of Leverkusen, Inter, like United,
I get that.
Wolves. They shouldn't. Like the best player is Ryan Kent. Well, not.
Do you take him back at Liverpool?
Upgraded Morella.
No.
Oh,
We
wow.
would not take him back.
Yeah,
at
the
Liverpool.
man's disrespecting Morelos.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
Morella.
but that's the thing with Gerrard. He's a natural leader, and I think he's got all the players' respect because he's a natural leader. Anyway, just as a person, I think he's a leader, and that helps him in management.
Yeah.
Whereas Frank will differ. Is Frank's been given like 200 odd million, bought in 6 players, and told, "Yeah, go do your thing."
Yeah.
And it doesn't work like that.
I think
with but I think with Gerrard in the Scottish League, he's been prepared for the Liverpool job. I think he's just getting that little experience to know in the ins and out of management, and eventually I think he'll be a Liverpool manager.
Do you think that's true?
My guys asking for the game.
I don't think that's true.
Why do people think you can show the game?
There's the game full screen, okay?
I don't think that's true, though.
I don't think it's true either. More people want to see us than they want to see that scoreboard. Let's be honest.
What was I gonna say?
I don't think the Liverpool board's gonna throw.
Okay, guys, I've been avoiding this conversation until I had a bunch of people on with me to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ozil's emotional omission from the Arsenal team in the Europa League and the league has caused him to release a statement. And in the statement, I'll put it on the board. It's almost like a Star Wars type statement. If at the end or the beginning of the movie, that's how long it was. And I was just sitting at work on my break and I'm reading it and I'm like, at one part, I kind of look at him and I'm like, if I didn't know what I know right now, behind the scenes, what's going on, that I'm probably not going to mention, I would say to myself, I'd feel sorry for him. And I would think this is a good PR stunt on his behalf. But from what I know, he just looks like an idiot doing this. To the people who know what's really going on at Arsenal, he's an absolute idiot what he's doing. He's being selfish. He's making it seem like to people that he's innocent in this whole situation. He's been offered money to leave the club. We were offered to pay him 80% of his wages. We asked him for a 20% deduction in his wages. He refuses, and he releases this statement. This is a difficult message that let me put it on the board. 1 second. So, can you guys see it clearly?
Yeah.
It's a difficult message to be writing to Arsenal fans that I've played for over the past few years. Okay, I feel really deeply disappointed in the fact that I have not been able to register in the Premier League season for this time being. Upon signing my contract in 2018, I pledged loyalty and allegiance to the club I love, Arsenal, and it saddens me that it has not been reciprocated. Oh wow. I'm struggling to read today. I have
read
just
it?
found, I've just continue.
So Arsenal, and it saddens me that this has been replayed, as I've just found out loyalty is hard to come by nowadays. I've always tried to remain positive from week to week. That's there maybe a chance to get back in the squad soon again.
Wait, stop there. Before you go on as well, yeah. He was told just before the end of lockdown he was not going to be in any of the squads. So what are you waiting to see if you're going to get back in the squad? You've been told you're not getting in the squad. So therefore, you needed to find your own solution of what you're going to do for next season. But you choose to be a baby. You know when you tell them to do something, and they just stand there and they move like a brat. You have to sit them down and talk to them and explain to them. He's being a child. You're in your last few years.
He's being a brat.
You're in your last few years. Yeah, this is your career. Yeah, you probably got what 3 to 4 more years as a professional footballer. Yeah, at a good level. Do you want to sit there and not play for a whole season, all because you want to make it like just I don't know what's the word? I can't even think of the word right now. I'm losing my head even talking about this. Yeah, but you want to make something of the club, like you want to win the power, show that you've got all the power. Okay, yes, you're gonna get paid, but clearly the club don't mind paying you that. They've made up their mind and they're willing to pay you what you need to be paid.
Did that come
and
off?
let you sit at the side? You can continue now, Sam.
Can I just quickly say something? I think LSC Sonny would back me up here. This situation is very, very similar to us when we had Balotelli. Mina Raiola.
What a move!
Yeah, I know.
I won 150 quid off my barber
when
Balotelli was going to Liverpool, and I said, "You watch, he will flop at Liverpool." They were like, "Nah," because he's Italian. No. I was like, "No, trust me, he'll flop."
But
so bad. Sorry, man.
Mina Raiola said some things like he said, "I don't like what Klopp is doing with my client," and Klopp was being like, "Look, we told him he's not going to be in our squad. He needs to find a move, and like we told you firsthand, we need to get you out of our books because he's not going to be playing. This is for the benefit of the player and the club." And I feel like from what I've heard with Arsenal, they've told him extensively, "Look, Arteta doesn't want you to be part of the team. He thinks you're surplus to requirements. We need to find you a new club."
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've heard from Arsenal fans, he doesn't want to leave. He wants to run down.
This comment here, forget the volunteer of asking the squad to take a pay cut. Everyone else took a pay cut. You didn't take a pay cut. That's in the past now. Now it's way beyond that. It's a thing where they've said, "Listen, like you're not going to be in the squad. Forget the pay cut." He's been offered opportunities to, I think it was Saudi Arabia, to go and play. I think he's getting 6 mil a season.
The Galaxy
wanted him. I think Dallas
United.
DC United wanted him, but he refuses to leave. It's not like he's not going to get paid. He's going to get the same paycheck that he's getting at Arsenal.
Yeah, but exactly. But if he loves London, why is he moving?
I understand that, and that's what I'm saying. But he's getting paid, so I don't understand why certain fans are upset. Arsenal don't mind paying him. They're not saying they're not going to pay him. They're just saying
you
you're
can
not going to
be upset with the club. You can only be upset with the club. The club put themselves in that. Well, because the club put themselves in that position to pay him that amount of money a week.
No, but it's not. There's a different regime. The people that gave him that contract is gone.
Everything's changed. The whole system.
Yeah, but that's still not Ozil's fault, is it?
No, it's not
obviously likes living in London.
It's not Ozil's fault, but
we're not blaming him for that.
When a club tells you that you're surplus to requirements and advises you to find a new club, you have to do it.
And if you don't want to do it, then you sit on the bench and just, or not on the bench, but you sit in the background and take your paycheck and be quiet, rather than coming out and actually making your PR team trying to make an example of the club. You're making it worse for yourself.
It's a pity.
At the end of the day, look what this one will say. At the end of the day, his stand is against the club because the club didn't back him about what's going on in China with the Muslims and everything, But as I've said on the Football Terrace, how can you say you stand for humanity and justice, but you're best friends with the Turkish president who's doing inhumane things? You can't sit on both sides of the fence. You can't demand that. You can't sit and say you're for this, but then you're against that. It doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I'm not going to defend you. How can I defend you if you're still being friendly with someone that does things like that? It doesn't make any sense.
He was his best man, bro.
Ozil Ozil, what you have to realize is, Ozil has not been the same man mentally since the whole situation in the World Cup 2018.
I agree.
As a footballer, he put on a smile and he duped us. He kowaled us. We generally thought he was back and ready to go. Everything was cool. Yo, AC, the link is in the description. You just click on the description link. You can come on.
Look,
That's how you guys came on, right?
I think Ozil lost his love for playing football a long time ago.
A long time ago.
He said it.
That's
He
how
said
it
it, Indiana.
A long time
He
ago.
said it.
It was that peak season in 2016.
His own words.
And then
He
he
said,
just,
"Life is now more than just football for me."
Football.
After he got married.
Well, there you go.
Right.
But what are you gonna do? That's life for you. That's some people. Yo, we got AC. AC's a United fan. Yo, what's good?
Yo, bro.
Do me a favor.
Yeah,
Cut
the
the sound in the background.
And the weird thing about it, I'm not even going to say what I've been told and everything, but what he's doing behind in the background of the club is contradicting what he's fighting against. Because he's actually fighting against the club, but he's done something terrible. And I feel Arsenal needs to come out and give clarity. But for some reason, they're not giving clarity, and he's not giving clarity. So they're both not going to say what's going on.
For me, as a neutral reading this, I think it's more of a pity party that he's doing. I feel that's for me. I feel like it's a pity party, but I understand like what he had at that German national team was absolutely disgraceful. Like never ever should happen. But this is not the German national team. This is Arsenal Football Club, and the fans have backed you through thick and thin. They have criticised you for not playing at the level that they expect you to play at, which is understandable because technically you are one of the most gifted players in the world. But
no one, listen, see this comment as well. It's not a problem. You gave him a contract, so you pay him. It's simple as. But now it's being played out to be something mad. It's tiring now. Like before every game, and remember, it's not only affecting the fans, it's affecting Arteta. Think about it. Arteta's coming to the job. He's not only had to deal with the Granit Xhaka trying to get him back in the team and everything, yeah? He's not only had to get Aubameyang to sign a new contract, he's not only had to deal with everything that was going on in the club behind the scenes and everything, players like trying to force Emery out and everything like that. He's dealing with a lot of things. And before the start of the season, I said, we just need to pay this guy off because I knew this was coming. I knew all this slander was going to come with it. Him still being part of the team.
I thought, to be
and
honest,
if you had Abramovich as the owner, none of this would have gone. He would have just said, listen, take your money and sling your hook.
I think Abramovich would have said...
Did you see that goal?
Leave.
Who scored?
Real.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Last minute, they would score last minute, wouldn't they? They would score.
To be honest, Shakhtar have had their chances.
They've had their chances. They didn't take it.
This happened to Real Madrid against Atlanta
last season.
Yeah.
At the start of the game, they would have taken a point. So
that's offside.
Oh my God!
Did he clip it? Is it offside?
It's going to be offside.
Is it going to be offside?
Yo, I want to talk about this comment next. This guy's been asking it a couple times. I know you guys like this guy.
Well, Szoboszlai.
Yeah, bro, he's a quality player, man.
He's a good player, man. I said that he would be like the Hungarian. Oh, he is off. I think he is offside.
What happened on Sky Sports News on Twitter? What are they talking
about? Szoboszlai is the Hungarian Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
That is as simple as they're so similar. Like,
yeah, so similar.
I was going to review.
Coming back, girl.
Yeah.
All right, go do your thing. Yo,
I
LFC.
think that was offside.
LFC, Ram, you guys excited for the game?
Of course, man. Of course.
We got Gem's predicting 4-0.
Yeah, I feel bad for you watching that game. I mean, I wasted about 1.5
Gem,
hours
you know
of my
it.
life. I should have watched the United game. Like, I don't know.
Monster's defending his hairline out here. Yo, people in the comment section are going at Monster's hairline. Yo, Monster, people in the comment section are saying, bring the African guy. He's hilarious. Where is he? Oh my God.
Yeah, I think that's offside. Because he's in
Where is
the
Monster?
Oh,
eye
yo,
line.
it's a goal. It's a goal. 3-3.
Oh, is it?
I
Yeah.
think he's in
No.
the eye line of the
No, it's not.
goalkeeper.
It's 3-2. It's been disallowed.
What? They took it out?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Offside.
he's in the eye line of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he was stood right in front of the keeper.
That's offside, man.
I'm still looking at it. It's 3-3.
Nah, he called it offside, man.
It's 3-2. What do you want? 3:48 over.
I'm 324, bro. But
Okay,
I've just seen
I'm still behind you guys. I didn't even hit 3 yet.
it.
That's why. Then.
I've shown my hair plenty of times. Yeah, right.
Who's that
man,
monster?
They're getting at. Yo, Monster, don't listen to these guys. They're just having a mix. Yo,
Jem, we all
Monster.
know that you're a hater,
Yo,
bro.
Monster.
Do you know what? For a 42-year-old, he's got a real good hairline.
Who?
Yeah,
Monster.
monster.
He has.
Oh my god.
Madrid.
So
held
yo,
the heat.
are they saying Rodrigo because he was in the sight line of the goalkeeper?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I feel bad.
Yeah.
He was in touching distance, wasn't
Yeah, right in front of him. Like
Mm.
I was surprised if they weren't going to give it.
Yo, guys, we're going all day. The next stream is gonna start in a few minutes once this game is over. Is the game not officially over yet? What's going on?
he? No, not yet.
Oh,
It's
well,
about
I
a
thought it was
minute and a
3
half
added
in.
minutes. What's going on? Oh, the
Is it?
VAR
It's 5
decision.
minutes over.
The VAR
That's it.
decision.
It's over. It's over.
It's over? Okay,
Good.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the Liverpool stream. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section for you guys right now. You guys can just go with that video once it starts, and the link will be in the comment section, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Or do you want me to put it in the private chat right now?
Right, put in the private
Yeah,
chat.
put it there. Put it there.
Yo, Indiana,
Yeah.
thoughts on the game? Real Madrid versus Shakhtar.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Are you surprised in this result? I'm gonna go to you first, because you're the last one to enter the stream.
No, I'm not surprised, actually. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's Real Madrid.
Mika. Samuel, before the game started, I was talking so much shit. Did I make myself look? Did I make myself look like an idiot now that Shakhtar won?
You know what? Within the first minute, we saw the game and the way Shakhtar played. You know what? We were not surprised about the result because Real Madrid were lethargic tonight, and I don't think comes comfy because everyone expected Real Madrid to win today. So this is a shock for everyone.
Yeah. All right. So yo,
Egal, I can't see anything on the chat. Can you send it to me on Twitter or something?
I didn't put it in yet.
I was
No,
going
I
to say,
can't see.
yeah.
No, I can't see anything in any of the chats. Can't see.
Yeah,
anything.
I'll send it to you on
Sure.
Twitter. All right.
Okay.
Later,
Right,
bro.
I'll catch you on the next one.
All right.
Right.
Yo,
See you
everyone,
soon.
go check out the Liverpool streams about to begin now.